pushback, and Lamar Jackson, who's one of the best quarterbacks ever to play the game, he decided to retweet something. I don't think it's controversial at all. Maybe some of your other posts, maybe you would expect some backlash, but all you tweeted was, it's all about Jesus, which a lot of us Christians believe, and he retweeted that, and now he's getting some pushback. Why?
You know, it's a great question. There's a revival happening in this country right now, Lawrence, and praise God. As it says in the scriptures, blessed are you who are persecuted for me, or for telling the truth, or for righteousness. It says that in both Matthew and Luke. Honestly, I think Lamar Jackson is getting the backlash maybe because you're not allowed to retweet a conservative personality. And I just want to say to Lamar Jackson, I said this on my podcast as well, you are more than welcome in this big movement that we are building. We don't have to agree on anything except Jesus, Lamar. You could be a Democrat, you could be on the left. I don't care. Jesus is honestly the most important thing, and he's a phenomenal talent, a once-in-a-generation, two-time MVP, and I'm just thrilled that he hasn't apologized or backed down, to the best of my knowledge, for just retweeting a very simple Sunday message. It's all about Jesus. We are seeing Gen Z go back to church in record numbers. We are seeing a Christian revival that should give everyone in this audience hope. It's the greatest news happening in America right now. And God bless Lamar Jackson for having the courage and the conviction to repost that on his social media. Who cares what the naysayers say?
This is just clear proof that Charlie Kirk was not racist. Like, I just can't believe that so many people up until today still think that he was racist just because he opposed DEI. If you look at the end of this clip, you see him clearly praising Lamar Jackson. Not only because he was courageous and he stood for Christ, but also because he is a good athlete, right? He, at the end, calls out how he is, a once-in-a-lifetime talent. And that has nothing to do with him, with his race being black. It has everything to do with the performance that he's able to give right on the court. And I think that ultimately, that's what Charlie Kirk advocated for. Instead of having this group think where we're lumping these group of people and we're saying, hey, we need to hire more of this, he focused more on what is the actual individual bringing to the table, right? What are they bringing to the table that makes them valuable? And based on that, do they deserve that position? And I will say that I think that at the beginning of DEI, I think that it was trying to right a wrong, where people may have been overlooked because of their ethnicity, because race, we're all human race, right? Because of their ethnicity, their background. And I think that it served its purpose. America is not the racist country that it was once this stuff started. And I think that more often today than ever before, we try to, and we've reverted actually, focusing more on the character and what the person, him or herself, actually brings to the table. Like, think about it. If you are part of a team and you are coming in earlier than anyone else, you are staying later than anyone else, you're looking at your company and you're analyzing the ways in where you can add value, you're looking at the hard work that no one else is willing to do, and come the end of the year, they just say, hey, everybody is getting the same percent raise. You would be very upset because you put in the extra effort in order to stand out, in order to do a better job, in order to move ahead and to get a better raise. And I think that ultimately that's what Charlie Kirk is just advocating for, is that let's stop being racist, quote unquote, in terms of just looking to people based on their background, where they come from. And instead, let's just look at them as a person, as an individual, and let's look at what they actually bring to the table. And let's hire them, let's give them positions, let's give them advancements based on that alone and solely on that. And I don't know who would not be on board with this.